My name is Senna. Let's talk some politics. The NPP has scheduled a year fit me for demonstrations echo with other political parties on behalf of the Chief Justice. And I know say a lot of people are asking a simple question. Say, hey, NDC no NPP for declare say Chief Justice no or come people are also wondering, say, what was the relationship between NPP and the Chief Justice? When him say we go through a year history. Yen heard the AC Ghana pain. Because I believe that unipa and now your mind na otashe history emua. You would know your present state and then know with him the other with him what you see. This is not the first time NPP for any Chief Justice. As Ubehune said, there's some sort of relationship between them. This is not the first time. Now I'm going to read an article so you see. Say the NPP has always had some special relationship with some Chief Justices in the past. Okay? NPP. One more no utumi say always no. I'm gonna try say judiciary no me capture her. Inti eno na eba na asemba na your court case and abibia omunim say the judiciary belongs to, allegedly in quote belongs to them. Ghana has no. But that's the truth. Okay? So NPP has always been on the good side of the judiciary. Someone can do scientific studies on cases and you know that indeed NPP has always had the good side of the judiciary. And it looks like they've always had some good relationship with especially the heads of the judiciary. Okay, now let's go into history and then let me show you this article as you are seeing right on your screen. This article was written in 2010 and up to today, okay, 15 years ago an article where you Troy and the Oko Ghana Weber, you are still going to find the article there. And so it's not like a intro and the ability article. No, today the article is still there. Now what I was say Chief Justice and Atachian's hand of conspiracy. Chief Justice and Atachia. Atachia is a relative of President Akufo-Addo. MPP, I don't know whether he's still MP, but he has been MP for a very long time. NPP MP for a very long time. Now, Chief Justice no any Atachia in 2008 when the NPP lost the elections, something happened. Akwa says Sisiano Omulusu 2024 elections. No, yes, in 2008 when they lost the elections, something happened between the Chief Justice and then Atachia. Let me read the story. Very, very interesting story. You know, say NPP for they know what they are doing. If today they are fighting for the Chief Justice, then probably the relationship they had with the Chief Justice in 2008. No, Obibe to me, I say, well, maybe it's the same relationship. Now, let me read the story. No, here. I say, the hands of Chief Justice Georgina Theodora Wood and her brother-in-law, Honorable Samuel Atachia, appear to be a working hand of conspiracy within the judicial service, with the Chief Justice sometimes coaching his in-law about how to go about his cases. It's what I say, Chief Justice no. Na konta is it a anyway, the brother-in-law and a year Atachia. It is that time na Atachia our Chief Justice no. Ni nuaba. Na asemwa ni can say that time na Chief Justice no case bi aba. Okochi Atachia. Atachia is also a lawyer. It's no Kochi Atachia say case now they back court no. Yeni say. Judge Chief Justice no. Oye judge no. Okachi Atachia say case now they back court no. Fafaha o de baha obe wini, o de faha obe wini, o de faha wini, o de faha nti near say Okochi no. Me say this article is still there. You can go and read it. I say a secret recording. Now this is what I want you to concentrate on. I say a secret recording involving lawyer Atachia, who is married to the Chief Justice's sister, reveals that during the December 2008 elections, when Atachia filed an ex parte motion to stop the Electoral Commissioner from declaring the results, the Chief Justice, after convening the court on New Year's Day, a national holiday, coached the ace criminal lawyer about how to go about the case. In you see 2008, when the NPP lost to Professor Atamils, the late Professor Atamils, so rest in peace, when the NPP lost, Atachia yesen and called the case court, Supreme Court, say yen stop it Atamils from a year say we win, you know, yen stop it the Electoral Commission from declaring Atamils as the winner of the elections. Atachia, as some of the court no. Near say there was a secret phone conversation, there was a secret recording between Atachia ne say Chief Justice no na o kochi Atachi as a case na wo de ba atame so mpese ye be so any in as the elected president no case no ye ni say fan say and na be ma we win case no. Me say this article is still there. You can go and read it. I am not the one to write it. So kwa date na ye throw article na you post here na wo 2010. Ya throw article na you post it. It is still there on Ghana Web. Go and read it. I said the recording reveals that when the case was allocated to one Justice Asante, the NPP who feared the judge was pro-NDC apparently approached the Chief Justice, who coached him on how to get the docket snatched from the said judge, with claims that he once worked with Cash Pro, a company that dealt in cocoa, and which had NDC stalwarts, including Ato Ahoy, as owners. So there's a time no judge no no what case ni so no your friend the Judge Asante into the recording say na Chief Justice ni coach because ne say judge na what case ni so no mususu so ye NDC ni into na Chief Justice no sa time no or tre attach ya say ukọ quarter ye say asem we na wasa ukọ ka efa judge ne ho ka ni ehun ne say judge no kan na wa ye adwuma ewo company bi pen a company na friend Cash Pro na company bi a NDC penyi bi Ahoy ne dia inti kan yen yi judge no every case ne so. You see the secret recording in the Chief Justice was telling Atachia, coaching Atachia, so kokota won konko yesa. I said the secret audio captured Honorable Atachia saying that in the room where he filed the case, when I was going, they said, the Chief Justice said, I should raise the issue of bias against the judge. All that she, the Chief Justice, would have told the young man, the judge, is that they say you have worked with Cash Pro, and Cash Pro is NDC, and I don't want you to be embarrassed. It's Atachia say Chief Justice ne katre ne say wokwa say ni koka say judge no or your bias na say ni say na Atachia raise sa case na one Chief Justice be back Atachia na wa katre judge ne say judge mesro odie so mo raise case we ya drop it from the case because when person we nimbe go ase. And so Atachia is saying that this is what the Chief Justice told him. The Chief Justice then, this is what the Chief Justice then told him. Say wakwa won konko ye na Chief Justice no so be ye ne ho say wonim no so afecha ka say say asem we ne ye ka fa ho de a and dey drop it enya hwe enya nne nkwane anajo case we me ye free unsem. And so the Chief Justice will act say na onim. Meanwhile oni Atachia na asihye ewechi. I say Mr. Atachia, Member of Parliament of Ebuakwa South, continued in the secret recording that when I was going to go to court, they said that my wife wants to talk to me, and she said they say I should move the motion. It will be all right. It Atachia say, ne yere ekatre ne say, onkonko move motion no na bibia be ye. Mr. Atachia is married to a sister of the Chief Justice. Other pro-NPP lawyers who were captured by the secret recording were also heard saying that Justice Asante has no charisma. If it was Oforiatta, he would have granted the ex-party. We put the ex-party before a wrong judge. We thought he was actually for us. Listening to the decision and ruling, he is not with us. You may be surprised that he may have hinted those people, referring to Tony Lita, Fue Chikata, Bram Labi, and Samuel Kujo, aka Tom Sawyer, among other lawyers who had rushed to court as friends of the court to scatter the diabolic plan to halt the Tain election, which would obviously have led to a constitutional crisis during the 2008 elections. Justice Francis Yakpega, who resigned from the Supreme Court after he cited undue influence on the bench by the New Patriotic Party administration, says the Chief Justice needs to be investigated for duly influencing the judiciary. It will have an assembly court. Any senior allegations ne corner. You see what happened? And they say Judge Bakukra Babonze because the Chief Justice na dia wo ye na nye. Na ye investigate Chief Justice no. I say Miss Wood, as the Chief Justice, allowed a court to sit on a holiday for an ex-party motion matter to be heard, adding that that case alone by the Chief Justice should have informed her that all was not well for her to be in that position. Inti Day ananke was a womutina case ni so ewo court no. Sorry, that day now later moko tina case ni so. It wasn't a day ananke was a Chief Justice. Emma yetina case so. Does it sound familiar? Mokai Afinyo Markin versus the Speaker of Parliament Abambagbe. Senior Chief Justice undi mirkani petri ekoko empanel judges. Yete say that day ni kranene dia was a Chief Justice sorry Supreme Court etina case so. Does it sound familiar? BBA Esipen, and it happened in 2008. A lot of Ghanaians have even forgotten about this. I see she knew what she had done at the time and watched on concern for the NPP to have its way, but was prevented because of the vigilance of the NDC. Justice Bega, who sounded worried on the phone concerning recent developments, said that the allocation of public land to the Chief Justice by the NPP administration is another thing that should be used against her. It is abundantly clear that she was performing a specific role for the government, and that is why she was rewarded with the land, he added. This our time no. Near say NPP for crown no much sa Chief Justice no asase. According to the ex-Supreme Court judge, Mrs. Wood ought to have known at the time that the land which was offered to her at a prime location was for the state and not the NPP government. And so it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. The NDC back then also no more smart. And omo etumi epe recording no eba abonten e magana fo hu de na ekoso. So you see the NPP and the Chief Justice, the history between the NPP and the Chief Justice portfolio. And yasem ketwa. Inti ende fit me NPP's force wo mo ye demonstration kese all over the nation. Because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edimbraso so would remove Chief Justice. No mo se o mo ntiasia. Maybe there is something in there. Maybe relationship be a course between NPP and a Chief Justice bino. Maybe something like that is also going in there. And no say one of their own has been touched, and so they have to come all out and fight for her. Osono mami ato. Asono mbe ni na eni abre. Montre mwa jo comment box ni mo me da say.